I want to be so rich that I don't know what to do with my money. And these are the things that successful women told me to stop doing. And I was doing every single one of them. First on the list is either from Emma Grede or Maggie Sellers. I don't remember. Instead of apologizing, show gratitude. Obviously, I think that this is situational. You're not apologizing for taking their time. You're saying thank you for your time. Instead of sorry for the delay, thank you for your patience. A big one for women, sorry for being emotional. Thank you for giving me a space to talk about my feelings. Whatever. Don't copy it word for word, but just start changing sorry with thank you. Next, you should be leading with your opinion, not hedging before your opinion. So don't say things like, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, or it was just a thought, but just lead with your opinion, lead with your thought, be confident. Obviously, everyone wants to be protected from like judgment or from rejection, but just go all in because confidence shows. Like, honestly, your lack of confidence will make other people question the idea even more. Be fucking confident about it, stand 10 toes down on it. And a really big one is explaining yourself and over explaining yourself. You can say no, you can make a statement and not have to explain why. Again, it is situational, but honestly, women are always over explaining themselves. Maybe controversial, being too humble. If someone's appreciating your work, I feel like to be humble, it's always like, oh, no, it wasn't just me, or you make some sort of excuse, but like you can sit there and be like, thanks, I worked really hard on this and I am very proud of it. Like, you can appreciate other people on your team, you can appreciate other things in the process, but you need to start giving yourself more credit. These are such little things, and I like that they're actionable, and it's now something I'm always thinking of consciously, where it's a little switch, but it actually can make all of the difference. As someone with a very big personality, I think it's also hard to try to be taken seriously. Like, these little things are helping fun Sarah to be taken more seriously, if that makes sense. But ladies, we are taking our power back one by one, little by little. It's literally just these small little things. And also, if there's any creators that you listen to or podcasts that you listen to or anything of that sort that you find to help, books you've read, comment them because I'm locked in.
When a confident woman feels a man who's starting to pull away and she just started dating him, she's not going to chase him. She's not even going to ask him why he's pulling away. She's not going to send him any text messages or anything like that because she doesn't need to remind him what she brings to the table. That woman has no time for that. She goes quiet because she knows that her silence is not weakness. It is pure strategy. She's basically telling that man that she's not auditioning for him, okay? It's not what she does. And believe it or not, psychologists call this the silent effect. It's when you pull back your attention, the human brain fills the silence with anxiety, curiosity, regret. So that confident woman is busy staying calm, composed. And then he starts replaying every moment, wondering, wait, did I just lose her? What happened? Her calm actually starts to drive him bonkers. He goes into chaos because a woman that actually knows her worth, that woman is not ever going to argue. She's not the type to beg. That's just not her persona. She knows that her absence is louder than anything she could ever send, she could ever say, because a queen, a true queen who knows her value, doesn't chase the crown. She is the crown.
3 steps to becoming a high-value woman. Number 1, create a new identity, okay? A brand new identity. You are respected, you are loved, you are adored by everyone. You do not let low vibrational people come into your life because your standards and your boundaries are so high that you don't let anyone bring you down, okay? Number 2, keep the promises that you make to yourself. Not only is it going to gain your self-confidence, but it's also going to make a trust between your decision-making skills. Number 3, set high boundaries and standards, okay? If something feels off or you just don't want to do it, then it's a no, okay? Basically, if it's not a fuck yes, then it's a fuck no. Because high value people, they do not people please because they don't need others to validate themselves.
Louder for the people in the back. High value women attract high value men. Here are 5 ways to make yourself a high value woman. Principle number 1 is having a filter surrounding the words that come out of your mouth. This is from the book 48 Laws of Power. Being an open book and saying whatever comes to your mind is actually very repellent. It shows that you don't have a lot of self-control. When you harness a filter around the words that come out of your mouth and you're more mindful about the things that you say, it shows you are high value. And when you speak less, it makes people lean in more when you do speak. 2, feminine energy. Feminine energy is your divine power as a woman. Feminine energy is surrendering, it's being soft, it's being firm when you need to be, it's holding men to high expectations, it's not being afraid to lose a man because you know you're always the prize. 3, being emotionally intelligent. When you are emotionally intelligent, you are able to communicate better with your partner and work through conflict faster. And high value men usually have a pretty busy schedule and they don't want somebody who's constantly making more issues in their life. Despite what you've been told, high value men prioritize peace in their personal life. 4, women who are their cheerleader. Every man has his down moments, as we do as women too. And he needs a woman who's going to pick him up when he's down. That's the kind of partner he's going to see longevity with. 5, a woman who is very present. Control is very masculine. Sitting down to dinner with somebody who's talking about all the things they have on their to-do list, it kind of stresses you out. It's almost like transfers in the air. But a woman who's really present, that shows high status. She's not anxious about the future. She's not worried about the past. She's living in the moment. And that also helps ground a man.